Hi everyone, myself Vamsi Krishna. In this session, I am going to show you how to install and configure MongoDB. First of all, why do we need MongoDB? Almost all the organization of all sizes are adopting MongoDB because it enables them to build applications faster, handle highly diverse data types, and manage applications more efficiently at scale. Development is simplified as MongoDB documents map naturally to modern object-oriented programming languages. With this, let us get started with the implementation steps. I'm going to install MongoDB on Amazon Linux instance. First, let me create Amazon Linux 2 instance. Launch instance. Select Amazon Linux 2. Review and launch. Launch. Select the key pair which you have with you. I acknowledge. This is the server. I'm just naming Amazon Linux 2 MongoDB. Grab the IPv4 public IP and go to mobile extend, create a new session. Username is ec2-user. Advanced access settings, use private key. This is my key pair. Switch to root user. Perfect. Now go back to MongoDB website. Okay, you can just type MongoDB Amazon Linux. You have something called install MongoDB Community Edition on Amazon Linux. Click on this and scroll down. These are the steps which we need to follow. First, we need to use yum package manager, and then we have to install MongoDB. First, create a file mongodb-org-version.repo under /etc/ym.repos.d. vi. This is the path. Inside this path, copy this content. Paste this. This has what is the MongoDB repository name, base URL, GPG check, enabled, GPG key, everything. Select and save this. Now, if you want, you can download the RPM file also directly, but I am doing using repo file. You can prefer RPM approach also. Next, install the MongoDB packages. This will install MongoDB. This is done. Let us start MongoDB service. MongoD. Service name is MongoD. MongoDB service is started. Now, if you want to connect to MongoDB, just type Mongo. Now we connected to the MongoDB terminal. Now, first we need to create database. For creating database, you can say use employee DB. Now we are in employee DB. Now here, MongoDB has a concept called collection. What does a MongoDB collection consist of? Is a collection may store a number of documents. Documents is nothing but kind of JSON. Let's say you have a key value pair JSON, that is nothing but document. A collection is almost similar to table of a RDBMS database. Collection may store documents, those who are not same in structure. Basically, each document may differ in structure. This is possible because MongoDB is a schema-free database. Let me show you one sample collection. Go to online JSON generator, click on live JSON generator. Now I'm going to create employee document. If you see, employee ID equal to 100, employee name equal to 1C, employee salary equal to 1000. If you see, this is one document. Let me copy this. And if you want to perform any operation, you have this MongoDB website where you can perform all the CRUD operations. If you see db.collection.insert, db.collection.insert many, you can insert one document or you can insert multiple documents. This document is nothing but field colon value. That is what we generated. This is the document we generated. Let us start creating the collection. db dot collection name, I am going to create employee dot insert one, open parenthesis, paste the JSON and closing. This is saved. If you see, inserted ID is object ID. Now if you want to see the collection documents, db dot employee dot find open closing parenthesis. If you see, object is saved. If you want to save multiple documents, then you need to use db.collection.insert many with comma separated, or you can create a list. What I will do is, this is one thing, this is one collection. Let me change it to another one. This is another document. Now what I will do is, comma, as this is multiple, I will create this as a list. We can follow this. This is 300. I will say this one and 3000. Let me insert these two. This time I will use the method insert many. If you want in specific, click on that method. It will show you how to use it. Insert many. You can use open closing like list kind of thing, comma separated document 1, document 2. That is how I created. document 1, document 2. Use this method db dot collection dot insert many open parenthesis paste the data closing parenthesis. Okay, I think this is the syntax. Let me replace this with this. This is document 1. This is document 2. Based on document 1 and document 2. I don't need this. This is perfect. In this case, collection is employee. This is inserted. If you see, there is some syntax issue. If you want to see db dot employee dot find, we have total 3 documents. And to prove that it's like it will not enforce a schema, I'll add couple of extra fields and I'll remove couple of existing fields so that we can say it is not enforcing schema. For that, what I will do is db dot employee dot you can use insert also, open. I'll simply add employee ID some 400. This is inserted. If you see, number of rows inserted is 1. If you see db dot employee dot find, 4 documents are there. See, it's not enforcing a schema. Okay, MongoDB will not enforce a schema. These documents within collection can have different fields. If you see, this has employee ID, remaining has employee ID, employee name, employee salary as well. Now, if you want to update anything, I think we have seen insert and this. If we have seen how to select also. If you want to update anything, you can click on update one method. Okay, for this example, I'll try to change it according to our. For employee collection, for name, this guy, Vamsi Krishna. We need to set employee address as Ongole. Copy this, run this command. Now, if you see, we have one thing. Let us see the updated one. db dot employee dot fine. If you see, sorry, I think this is not correct. For name, Central Park Cafe, I think this is wrong. It is employee name. Sorry, this is wrong. This is employee name. For employee name, document which matches with employee name Vamsi Krishna, I am setting employee address. This is correct. Whatever it showed, output is correct. If you see, matched count 1 and modification count is 1. Now see the current records. See, it added extra. That means update is also working fine. In case of update, you need to set which you want to add or which you want to update. You need to mention this. Okay. Update is also fine. If you want to remove, let's say, if you want to remove, you need to mention the document which you want to remove. For suppose if you don't mention anything, it will remove everything. If you want to remove specific things, you can mention remove. For suppose I want to remove field employee name. I want to remove field employee name which is equal to employee ID which is equivalent to 400, which is equal to 400. Now if you see, I have employee ID 400. Now what does this do is db.employee collection. In the database employee collection, we are trying to remove employee ID which is equal to 400. I think it is not removed. Open, closing. Okay, we can mention employee name and status. Okay, I can do one thing. Let me change it to employee ID 400 because this is, I given this as a string. That's why we need to mention this as a string. If you observe here, I have given employee ID as a string. That's why it didn't match. Copy this. Now see, number of rows removed 1 because I have given employee ID as a string. That's why it is not matching integer operation. If you see, we were able to perform insert operation, update operation, and delete operation, and even select operation. If you want to remove, db.employee.remove, open, closing. I think we need to mention everything. We can say, sorry, we can say drop. If you want to delete the collection, you can say drop. Collection is removed. If you want, you can see the collections. Collection is removed. There are no collections. If you want to see the database, this is the show DBs. Okay. As the collection is dropped, you don't have that employee DB as well. Yeah, we have seen how to install MongoDB on Amazon Linux, and later we performed CRUD operations on MongoDB. Thanks everyone for watching this video. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel.